Right now, as you're watching this, over 90% of adults on planet Earth have a psychoactive drug running through their bloodstream. It's legal. It's cheap. It's in your kitchen. And you probably had some this morning. I'm talking about caffeine. And by the end of this video, you're never going to look at your morning cup the same way again. Here's the wild part. Caffeine doesn't actually give you energy. No sugar rush, no magic fuel injection. What it does is sneakier and honestly kind of brilliant to understand it. We need to meet a molecule most people have never heard of, adenosine. While your brain is busy thinking, calculating, doom-scrolling, it's burning energy. And every time it burns that energy, it produces adenosine as a byproduct. Think of adenosine like a slowly filling sandbag. The more you think, move, and exist, the more it piles up. Your brain has special docking stations called adenosine receptors. As adenosine builds up and clicks into these receptors, it sends one simple message: slow down. Get tired. Time for bed. By the time you've been awake for 16 hours, those receptors are packed. And you feel it: heavy eyes, slower thoughts, that 9 p.m. couch coma. So here's where caffeine pulls off one of the great cons in biochemistry. Caffeine is shaped, almost exactly like adenosine. Close enough that it fits into the same receptors. It's like a fake key that still slides into the lock. But here's the con. Caffeine plugs into the receptor and does nothing. It just sits there, blocking the door. Adenosine shows up ready to deliver its get sleepy message and finds the seat already taken. Your brain doesn't feel less tired. It just stops receiving the memo that it's tired. That's it. That's the whole trick. You're not gaining energy, you're muting an alarm that was already going off. And this is why. If you've been awake for 20 hours straight, caffeine can help you push through, but it can't erase the exhaustion. The adenosine is still piling up behind that blocked door. The second the caffeine wears off, all of it hits you at once. Scientists actually have a name for this: the caffeine crash. But blocking adenosine is shelfthestry. Caffeine has a second trick up its sleeve, with adenosine locked out. Your brain's alert chemicals, dopamine and norepinephrine, get to run wild without their usual breaks. This is why coffee doesn't just wake you up. It makes you feel sharper, a little more upbeat. A little more, let's go. It's also why caffeine is one of the most studied performance enhancers on Earth. Studies have linked it to improved reaction time, better endurance in athletes, and sharper focus during long tasks. One molecule, two systems hijacked. No wonder it's the most popular drug on the planet now. It's a few things that might blow your mind. 1. Caffeine. Takes about 20 to 45 minutes to peak in your bloodstream. So that jolt you feel 3 sips in? Mostly placebo. The real effect hasn't even kicked in yet. 2. Caffeine has a half-life of roughly 5 to 6 hours. That 3 p.m. coffee to power through the afternoon? A quarter of it is still active in your system at midnight. That's not a coincidence. That's why you're staring at the ceiling at 1 and wondering what happened. 3. Your body actually builds more adenosine receptors the more caffeine you consume regularly, which means tolerance is real. And it's literally your brain manufacturing more locks because you keep bringing more fake keys. So next time you take that first sip in the morning, remember you're not getting a boost of energy from nowhere. You're pulling off a tiny act of biochemical sabotage, blocking your own brain's tiredness alarm just long enough to get through the day. It's not magic. It's just really, really good chemistry. If your mind was just as blown as mine was researching this, hit subscribe and see you in the next one.